Hello my loves, it's Tuesday night, and as always the first night of a brand new meals vlog, and we're having a veganised British classic.
I guess it's a veganised British classic. I don't know if it's exclusively a British classic, but...
I'm sure fish and chips originated here.
Right.
I could be wrong. Oh yeah, I think there's talk, some say that it's France, but it was made famous in Britain.
Right.
I don't know. But anyway, that is the Bird's Eye Green Cuisine Battered Fishless Fillet. They do a breaded one, I believe, as well, but I'm far more inclined to go for the batter.
Yeah.
Than breaded, always.
And I said before, didn't I, when they first came out, I was like, and I think this is standard of a lot of fish alternatives, but this one in particular, it smells more fishy than it tastes.
Yeah, very much so. It's quite a neutral taste, much like fish is.
I guess.
You know, white fish. I do remember eating white fish, and it was largely a textural thing with the batter. That was what made it the
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
that's what that is, but not fish. So as always, we have McCain home chips and a tin of mushy peas with a few frozen peas mixed in for good measure. You know, adds a bit more of a greeniness. And excuse me, homemade kind of sorta tartar sauce with vegan mayo, squeeze of lemon juice, a chopped gherkin, a small one, and a few caper berries. So
it's always a welcome accompaniment.
King of food, bread. I'm right though.
Yeah.
So that's what we're having tonight, my loves, on this, the first night of our meals vlog. I don't think I linked the week before as in last week's.
No, you didn't.
I didn't, did I?
There weren't any links in the last meals vlog.
I asked you, didn't I, Mr. Editor, if there were any links in it, because you normally write them down for me. And you said no, didn't you?
I did say no.
Yeah, I'm just acknowledging what's going on here.
I'm pretty sure there weren't any links, and if somebody puts it in the comments that there was and there was no link there, I will be devastated.
Any road. If you fancy, I'll tell you what, I will link the playlist, what vegans eat, up there, and I'll do it down there in the first comment as well. Write it down for me, Jason, for when I'm uploading.
This has gone on for so long, I'm doing this.
I don't blame you.
Oh.
Right, yeah, we're gonna go and eat our dinner. Fishless fish, chips and peas. Just like it used to be, about the death. See you tomorrow. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, isn't it?
It is Wednesday.
Oh, it's been one of those weeks, folks. It really has.
There.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday night, and we've really fancied noodle soup. Now, the last few times that I've made this noodle soup, I'll link the recipe up there now. If you fancy going having a look and trying it out for yourself, it's well worth it. But as you'll know, if you're an avid viewer of our meals vlogs, for the last few times that I've made this, I've added peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
To the soup.
Yeah.
And this time I've gone back to the original recipe, no peanut butter.
Okay.
So it's your classic kind of consommé style soup. I mean, it's not. It's very thin. But it does have 4 pieces of garlic, 1 Scotch bonnet, a thumb of ginger, 2 fresh tomatoes, and a squirt of tomato puree in it. Shall we have a taste?
I mean, yeah. Oh, you go first and then I'll... Yes.
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Just like it always is.
You say thin, I say flavoursome.
It's really flavoursome, and it's stacked with flavour.
It's good. And again, you are great at doing this, good sir. You were great at getting our spice level right.
Yes.
Because it's not too much, it's just Goldilocks right in the middle.
Yeah. Perfect Scotch bonnet temperature. It's a lovely meal to make. So basically I start off with frying tofu, then set that aside once it's pressed and cut and fried, set aside. Then I do shredded cabbage and carrot. Then I add the first part of my soup, which is the aforementioned, and then I add just stock, vegan stock, to make up the rest of the soup. Add the noodles, put the tofu back in, bish bash bosh, noodle soup, few edamame in right at the end for good measure. And there we go. Full of nutrient. This is great when you've got a cold or something. I mean, it's great anyway,
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say.
it's actually really medicinal because of the chilli, the garlic and the ginger.
Yeah, of course.
So-
Can't go wrong, really, can you?
You can't.
Can't go wrong. And to me, as a non-cook, and for some of you that might be watching, let me encourage you and say, I've observed Paul making this. It's a little bit of a process.
Well, there's steps to it, but none of them are hard.
No, and it is honestly, it's well worth it. It is. I'm not just saying it. I've said it to Paul off camera many times. Total sincerity, as unbiased as I can be. I would pay for this in a restaurant.
Isn't that lovely?
It is that good, genuinely.
Comment down below if you'd like to watch Jason make this soup. Lightly supervised by Paul. Let us know down below. Wednesday night din-dins. Tofu noodle soup. Bye, loves. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Hello? That was my horror film voice. Did you like it? Like, you know, as if I was really scared. I'm not scared at all. Do you know why I'm not scared? I'm dead happy. Because it's Thursday night! We're having a Greek feast. So these are beetroot and pepper falafels. That I think we also got them from Lidl, bit like the green burgers we had at the end of last week.
I don't remember getting gosh stuff from anywhere else of late.
Yeah, it's a good place to get gosh stuff, isn't it? And actually, the gosh stuff I'm having of late is making me realise I want more gosh stuff.
It's good stuff.
So we've gone for a packet couscous tonight because I asked Jay to get some, and because he's a very clever boy, he bought the one I wanted, which was a bag of plain couscous because I like to flavour me on, and a bag of coriander and lemon. He said I didn't know which one he wanted, so I was like, no, that's great, that, because you've got what I wanted for future reference, the plain one, and I'll use this one tonight. And here we are, Luke, I've used it just like I said I would. So we've got lemon and coriander couscous, beetroot, pepper and chilli, I think, falafels. We've got sweet chilli hummus, bit of salad, some Gordino olives, are they called?
I think so.
A little pot for the stones, and one of the Greek tins from Lidl, the giant beans as they call them, but I believe over most of Greece the dish is actually called gigantes. Because it's giant beans in this beautiful tomato sauce with parsley. Although I've done my own version, and I've done tomato sauce with parsley and a tomato sauce with dill, and both of them were absolutely gorgeous. So, for future reference. So yeah, and we're having those beautiful focaccia kind of open breads from Lidl.
Lightly warmed in the toaster.
Lightly warmed in the toaster, exactly. Got some hot sauce on the side there. We've only got an episode of Deep Space Nine to watch because we've finished Prodigy.
I'm devastated, but I'm also slightly joyous because the entire season 2 is, I think, flawless.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Just brilliant, incredible.
If you're into Star Trek and you've never watched Star Trek Prodigy, because you might think it's aimed at kids, it's not. It's really not. It's animated, of course it is. And it's the sequel to Voyager we never got.
It's wonderful. It's truly wonderful. If you trust us on anything, trust us on that. Like, in all seriousness, I know we've harped on about it a bit, but now having absorbed the full season to a night, it's just brilliant.
It is. Yeah. It's absolutely fantastic.
Send them more.
No, send them more. I shall leave everyone. I think I'm going to end... Wait a minute, let me get there. Wait a minute. I don't want to talk about it. Go home. All right, I'm going to finish this one Australian. I had to get there. Sometimes it's kind of hard, but I'll do it eventually. Sorta.
If you was going to drop the F-bomb, I would have happily bleeped it out, because the F-bomb does come into play often when Paul does an Australian accent.
Only because we saw an advert on YouTube and it said, it was like, come to Australia, why not? Or something.
Yeah.
And I changed it. Are you ready? I'm going to test you on that theory now, Jason, because I'm going to say it. So I started doing a really enthusiastic, come to Australia. It. You might as well come over. You're gonna can love it. It. Come on over. That kind of thing. There you go. I've tested your beeping skills there, babes. And we'll end with a beautiful lingering shot of a dinner you might get served somewhere stunningly Mediterranean or Middle Eastern. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Friday night. What a busy day. We've already made a vlog today, and we're live tonight at 9 o'clock and all. But now it's time for dinner. And I said to Jason, I really fancied. I bought some veg the other day in Oldham. I bought a big bag of veg for like £7. I got a butternut squash, some potatoes, a cabbage, a celeriac, some carrots. I got all sorts. And I said to Jay, I really fancy mashed potato, but I didn't know what to have with it. And I was thinking, sausage, but I've got no mushy peas at the moment. So I thought, right, this, which is what I'm calling chicken paprikash. I've made it a few times. So I use the no chicken pieces from Iceland, the plain pieces, fry them off first, leave them to cool, and then cut them up in little pieces. Set them aside for now, and then in here we've got a red pepper, a green pepper, and 2 white onions. And in the sauce, I made the sauce with a bit of pepper, some tomatoes, some garlic, and some chilli. And then, so once the peppers and the onions are fried off, put the sauce in, put the chicken back in, and here we are. Oh, and a load of smoked paprika.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is why it's called chicken paprikash. And I just thought it'd go really nice with mashed potato. So that is what we're having. A couple of slices of bread and butter, of course. Gotta make a butty. Be rude not to.
Yeah.
Won't it though? Do you want to have a taste, Bromley?
Yeah, I will do. I was going to say the mash looks slightly different.
Yeah, they were strange potatoes. You see, we're so used to Mary's Pipers, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, it's still lovely.
Still nice.
Yeah.
Good old nice mash.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lovely flavoursome dish, isn't it?
A lovely little kick to it as well. Might only have a little bit of Cholula or maybe mash and a crack of pepper and...
Sorted.
Perfect.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So, Friday night's dinner, chicken paprikash, but not chicken, obviously, and mashed potato. It's what's for dinner on Friday, loves. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Saturday night, and we're having a bit of an easy meal tonight. Well, apart from the veg, we're having that from Tesco, the planted chicken skewers. So I've done them in the air fryer. That's how they come out of the packet. Just whack them in the air fryer for a few minutes. Done. We're having this Tilda super grains, sweet potato, chilli, and coconut. And then we're having shredded carrot, shredded cabbage, and peas, fried up in the pan with some curry powder and some salt. Dead simple. But because we've not had these before, we wanted to, make sure we had a little taste. on camera.
Yeah.
So, because we always like to let you folk know. Oh, the texture's lovely.
Yeah, the texture is great.
So's the flavour, that's lovely, lovely ticker.
The flavour's really nice. It's quite subtle. It's not like a smack in the face of flavour.
No, it tastes like ticker.
Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I think they're £4, aren't they?
You know, I honestly can't remember. When I'm editing, I'll have a look online and just double check. Plant-based skewers made from pea protein with 15% marinade. I don't really know what that means, but...
15% of what's in the pack when you open it is marinade.
Ah, yeah. Now you've said it like that, that makes complete sense.
Goodness me, Jason. We've got bread and butter, randomly. But yeah, recommended. The flavour and texture's gorgeous on them. And I'm quite looking forward to this veg mix, to be honest. Slightly char fried, like a bit of flavour on my veg meat. Saturday night, my loves. There you go. Right there. On a plate. You got something you want to say?
I was actually just thinking about mentioning that to this very day we've done a car vlog.
We have.
Our new car.
We'll link it up there now, if you
Yes.
fancy having a look. Dinner on Saturday night. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Sunday night and I've been soup making again. A couple of weeks ago, I made a batch of this soup and pointed to the recipe vlog, which I'll do again now. And it put it back on my radar. It's basically roasted butternut squash and sweet potato soup. Skins on when you roast them. Very easy soup to do, very delicious. So we're having soup and chips tonight. There's another whole dinner-sized portion in Tupperware. And there's a lunch portion for Jason as well to take to work.
Random observation, I've got a bubble almost at the bullseye of my meal. Almost central. Not quite, but almost.
Do you see this bubble? That's where I put the poison in. Oh, I have as well, look.
Yours isn't anywhere near to being central.
No, but it's like it's there.
Yeah. Is that where you put the poison in yours?
Yeah.
Nice.
Where you go, I go. Where you go, I go. We've got some bread and butter. I always, when we do soup and chips, I put the chips in the bowl first and put the salt and vinegar on them, and then the soup. So the chips are already salted and vinegared, and yes, they go soggy, but not soggy.
No, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one to explain unless you've had it. And then if you've had it, you'll get it.
Yeah.
There's crispy edges, there's soft potato, there's beautiful soup.
What?
It's just delightful, isn't it?
It's a great meal, and it's very healthy. I wonder how many of our 30 veg points. Well, 3. Sweet potato, butternut squash and potato.
2 to 3, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. Soup and chips is our Sunday night dinner. Oh, look. Me and Jason years and years ago.
Not 2020 like it says on the telly.
No.
No.
That's just when I uploaded it to my Fire Stick. Ooh, it's doing a funny thing.
What's it doing?
Look.
Why is it doing
I
that?
don't know. Right, Sunday night. Soup and chips. And bread and butter. Bye, loves. It's Jason's lunchtime taste tests.
Hello, you lovely person. Just a quick one today because if you watch our meals vlogs regularly and my lunchtime taste tests, this is the third in the Sun He range I have tried. Thanks to Linda. Of the 5 things she sent me, this is the last. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it today. £2.20 at Tesco's. I will dive into it momentarily, but I know it's going to be great because the other ones have as well. Nutritional information, just as a quick reminder, and always nice to see the clearly marked vegan emblazed there. So let's just dive in and I'll have a little chat with you. As I said, I have been really impressed with these. All three that I've tried, they've been fantastic. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did a Google a couple of weeks ago, and in this Sunhee, they do other bits and bobs as well. But in terms of the udon noodle balls, £2.20, 3 different types. Absolutely spot on. And it's kind of got me a little bit more into the whole udon noodles, because, as I've mentioned previously, I wasn't a massive fan of a thicker noodle, but these are nice. There is no getting around it. Now, just like the others, absolutely fantastic. Really good stuff, and quick as well. Quick, fresh, tasty and cheap. So I was chatting with Paul the other day. I've been doing these lunchtime taste tests for quite a long time now, and I'm running out of stuff. So if you've got any suggestions or recommendations, please do put them down in the comments on this meals vlog, because I've tried so much stuff. I've even contemplated going back and revisiting some stuff with a slightly more mature palate, some might say, and see if the score changes. I know new stuff is coming out quite often, but not that often. Things have slowed down a little bit after an influx of new vegan stuff over like the last 2 to 3 years. So, anywho, I can't promise you that there'll be a lunchtime taste test in every single meals vlog going forwards, but I'm going to do my best, do a bit of research, see what's out there. Of course, I would be remiss in not mentioning, no obligation of course, but if anybody does want to send me anything to try in a lunchtime taste test, more than happy to give you a shout out like I have for Linda. Thank you, Linda. You can find our PO box address linked in every video on the YouTube channel, pretty much. But yeah, I'm kind of like, okay, what's next? Because I've tried so much stuff. I know you enjoy the lunchtime taste tests, and some of you find them really helpful. You're in a similar position to myself, and you just want a quick lunch when you're at work or wherever you are. So yeah, just wanted to plant that little seed there. I'm going to eat the rest of this, get on with my working day. But yeah, I've been really impressed. Really impressed. You cannot go wrong with these. You really can't. So I'll stop waffling. I will get off. Thank you as always for taking the time, and take care of yourself. I will see you as always very soon.
Hello my loves, it's Monday night and the final night of yet another meals vlog. Jason is partway through editing it right now and said, it's been another right diverse week, you know, Paul. Didn't you?
I did say that, yeah, I did. And also I mentioned that because my memory is so rubbish sometimes, that it's nice to actually be reminded of what we've eaten. Because, you know, I always enjoy my grub. Always.
We both do, don't we? Yeah. So tonight it's spaghetti bobs and meatballs. The vegan version of spaghetti and meatballs. Those are the Sainsbury's own brand no meat, no beef balls. And you get 19 in a pack for, they're about £2, I think. So we have 5 each now, and then second time round I'm very kind, I let Jason have the 5 and I have the 4. This is the 3rd time in a row that I haven't used an allotment homegrown tomato sauce for the sauce, and I'll tell you for why. I was just saying to Jason then, because each of the 3 times I've had tomatoes that have needed to be used up. So tonight I had half a bag of baby plum tomatoes, and the last of the bag of large tomatoes we got from Lidl, which have been brilliant. I will get them again.
Yeah,
really cost effective. So I put those tomatoes in the NutriBullet with a bit of water, a bit of tomato puree, 4 pieces of garlic, and here we go. That's your sauce. So I fry the meatballs up first, pour the sauce in, add some peas, and as has become tradition now on this channel, Jason shall shit the pasta, which is a slightly lesser event than the shitting of the salad, but it still matters.
It does matter. Is everybody ready? It feels like it's been a very long time.
It does. I don't think we did it last time.
It's the shitting of the pasta. It's shitted.
Shitted. And shitted. Oh, and of course, where's this one from? Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's, it was reduced.
The Sainsbury's extra special garlic and parsley bread, clearly marked vegan, usually £3. It was £1.99, I believe.
It was,
so it was quid off.
Yellow sticker.
Well, he got it, and I was like, well, that denotes what we're having this evening.
Sometimes that happens, doesn't it?
It does, now and again, it does. So, spaggly bobs and meatballs and garlic bread is how we end this particular down-to-earth vegan meals vlog. And we right hope you've enjoyed it. Bye, loves.